Rain has been one of the standout performers in the prediction markets niche lately, surging to new highs in late January before consolidating amid unlocks and market chop. But with its deflationary mechanics, AI Oracle resolutions, and growing volume on Arbitrum, this decentralized Uniswap of prediction markets could keep momentum if real-world event betting explodes in 2026. Rain powers a fully decentralized prediction markets protocol built on Arbitrum with cross-chain support. It acts as the permissionless hub for anyone to create, trade, and resolve custom markets on virtually any topic, from elections and sports outcomes to niche community events or crypto price calls. The protocol stands out with public markets resolved automatically via an integrated AI oracle for fast, unbiased outcomes, plus private markets for invitation-only groups that want exclusive forecastings without public eyes. Traders get secondary market liquidity, account abstraction for smoother onboarding, and no centralized gatekeepers. Everything's on-chain and community-governed. The Rain token is the fuel. Holders vote in the DAO on upgrades, Oracle parameters, market policies, and treasury decisions. A key deflationary hook is that 2.5% of every trade volume gets routed to buy and burn Rain, tightening supply as activity ramps. No heavy pre-mines or team dumps here, it's aligned for long-term usage. Total supply maxes at about 1.14 trillion, with circulating supply around 340 billion now. Trading near 9/10ths of a cent today, market cap sits in the low 3 billions, ranking it solidly in the top 200. Network metrics show real traction building. Trading volume often hits 30 to 40 million daily, with spikes during high-interest events or listings. Recent weeks saw consistent inflows as users create and bet on everything, from macro news to meme trends. The AI Oracle handles resolutions efficiently, reducing disputes, while private markets draw in communities wanting controlled environments. Cross-chain bridges and secondary trading keep liquidity deep, and account abstraction lowers barriers for new users. It's not the highest TVL play, but volume to market cap ratios look strong for a specialized protocol, especially with burns actively reducing supply. The news has been buzzing in early 2026. Whitebit listing in late January sparked a 16% surge to a new all-time high around 1.02 cents, expanding access to millions of European users and driving fresh volume. That rally came despite broader altcoin weakness, showing specific demand for prediction market exposure. Token unlocks hit hard this week, around 9.4 billion Rain entering circulation, valued at roughly $90 million, which added sell pressure and contributed to the recent pullback. But the protocol's buy and burn from fees helps counter that over time. No major new partnerships announced in the last days, but the focus remains on scaling AI Oracle accuracy, more event categories, and DOO-driven improvements to attract institutional forecasters or hedge funds, using it for risk modeling. Broader tailwinds help too. Prediction markets are heating up as real-world events. Elections, sports seasons, economic data drive engagement, and Rain's permissionless model positions it well against centralized competitors. The deflationary pressure from volume burns creates a scarcity of adoption sticks, and governance keeps the community steering toward utility. Real quick, if you're aiming to trade, check OKX through the link below. Right now, OKX is running a promo where new users can get up to 100 euros in bonus rewards just for signing up and trading. And if you refer friends, you can earn up to 200 euros per referral, which is honestly one of the better referral deals out there right now. I wouldn't mention it if it was trash. OKX has solid liquidity, good fees, and it's one of the platforms I've actually used without issues. If you want to check it out, the link's in the description. This utility-first setup has folks optimistic about sustained growth, especially as the protocol keeps delivering on what sets it apart in the crowded prediction market space. Near term, over the next 3 to 6 months, if those ongoing unlocks digest without too much persistent downside pressure, meaning buyers step in to absorb the new supply, and we see the usual event-driven volume spikes from major sports seasons, political developments, or big news cycles that always juice activity here, Rain could test back toward 1 cent or higher. Breaking recent resistances around 0.9.5 to a cent with solid momentum support would be a key sign. and a convincing push above the all-time high could spark a real price discovery pump. 2, 3 cents, maybe even higher, if the broader market can dig itself out of the recent slump. That kind of move often gets amplified if broader DeFi narratives rebound or if Oracle-related stories gain traction again, drawing in more traders looking for decentralized forecasting plays. Longer out, if Rain manages to capture a meaningful share of the growing prediction market space, potentially handling billions in annual volume as its AI oracle continues proving reliable for quick, dispute-free resolutions. And as those private markets pull in more exclusive groups or communities wanting controlled, high-stakes forecasting, stronger targets by mid to late 2026 feel grounded and achievable. Some analyst views are floating toward 1.5 to 2 cents or even beyond in optimistic scenarios, especially if the 2.5% burn mechanism really starts compounding from consistently higher trade volumes, and if DAO upgrades keep rolling out seamless cross-chain betting features that make creating and participating in markets feel effortless across ecosystems. But it's not a guarantee. Nothing in crypto is. This niche thrives on event hype, so risks are clear. Heavy unlocks continue adding supply pressure, potentially capping upside if demand doesn't absorb it fast enough. Recent dips tied to this week's release show sensitivity. Competition from other prediction platforms or centralized books could pull liquidity if Rain doesn't innovate fast on Oracle speed or market variety. Broader crypto weakness drags everything, and if trading volume fades post-listing buzz, it could retest lower supports around 7 to 8 mils. Watch for declining daily volume, slower burn rates, or fewer new markets created as early warnings. Sustained engagement from real bets is key to avoiding stagnation. To tie things up, Rain isn't chasing broad DeFi trends. It's nailing a specialized use case in decentralized forecasting with strong tokenomics that reward actual usage through burns and governance. The Whitebit Boost and AI Oracle Edge give it real legs. And if 2026 brings more high-stakes events to bet on, this could reward patient holders who see the vision. As always, do your own research, size for the volatility in this event-driven space, and keep an eye on those volume spikes and unlock updates. They're the real movers here. Check the link below for those bonuses, and I'll see you in the next one.